Hi, this is Saccharines by Andre, where I do predictions of the future in my. Just give me a second. Da, da, da. Boom. Boom. Melon, it's a wonderful thing. But again, this is saccarinesbyandre.com, where we do predictions. If you'd like to ask a prediction, ask us in the chat. Of course, our show times and all that wonderful stuff is at our website at saccarinesbyandre.com. Hopefully, Melon will behave itself for today. Interesting show for today. Of course, there's always people out there pretending to be me to make money. Always refer to our website at all times. That's where we have everything for sale at our, which is at our website. So let's get started with today's show. There's not much to talk about today. Yeah, it's a slow day. Wink, wink. Somebody in our Discord channel was asking the question the other day. Is the USDC, it's just a token, stable token based on the US dollar and all that wonderful stuff. Is it safe when the fiat dollar collapses? It is safe, but it's directly tied to the value of the fiat currency at the moment. We have to understand this. It's not based on anything else but the fiat currency that it's based on, which is the US dollar. And we already know that the US dollar is has been dropping in purchasing power for many, 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 many years. So as soon as you put your hard-earned value within the US dollar token, the value goes down, right? Purchasing power. This is something that's a lot of people have trouble with wrapping their heads around. Yes, you have the $1 million, but the value keeps going down because of overprinting and all the funny things that governments do, the banks do, all that sort of thing. This is why the prices of everything go up. It's not that it's more expensive to make, let's see, this cup of coffee. Okay. It just means your money sucks. And it doesn't have the purchasing value that it once had. This is why everything goes up in prices, because your dollar doesn't hold its value. So it's safe, but because it's in there, it's not going to be gaining you anything more like Bitcoin or anything that's detached from the US currency. Okay, the stable tokens were meant basically for rapid trading. Instead of trading you trade out of Bitcoin, put it into dollars again, and then back again when you want to do the trade again when the Bitcoin goes down low. Okay, it's what it's really meant to be used for. Okay, it's not meant to save your money in. It's meant to bridge, a very quick bridge between the Bitcoin or whatever cryptocurrency that you're doing into another cryptocurrency that's based on the US dollar. Okay, so leaving it in there doesn't really make any sense because you're not really going to gain any purchasing power. Okay, so you might want to look into Bitcoin and all the other cryptocurrencies to preserve your wealth. Okay, let's get into the second question for today. July 15 is going to be tomorrow, and there's supposed to be all these indicators that something huge was going to happen or is going to happen on that day. I'm sure everybody has seen the news in the last day and a bit about Mr. Trump. Was the target off a little bit? Okay. Or was it just a precursor to something that may be happening. I made the prediction a couple of weeks ago that on July 15th that it's going to be something about the financial system collapsing on that day. With what happened yesterday, it may be turning that around. Our currency and our stock market and all that wonderful stuff is based on confidence. How you feel about the whole thing. So if Donald Trump had not survived the incident, you're probably going to have an incident where everything would collapse because nobody has confidence in your country and nobody would be investing in it. This is how the stocks and all that sort of thing kind of work from other countries. So if I have no confidence in your country, I'm not going to invest in your country and invest in the companies therein. And this would be the same idea with the people that are in the U.S. and the Western countries. If I have no confidence in your country, I'm not going to invest in your country, right? I'm going to invest in other countries and other things. But with Trump surviving the incident, kind of turns the tables on the black hats, which I think wanted this incident to be one that would collapse everything. And I think it's going to be turning it around. Okay, let's see if this thing is correct. I know everybody's going to have tons and tons of questions about the incident. So we'll get to those momentarily. Is what I'm picking up going to be the fact that everything is going to be turning around because of this one incident where everybody's going to have confidence in the United States that Trump is going to get in. It's going to be okay. Everything is going to turn around. And then the other countries around the world are going to have confidence in the country to invest in it. And thus getting all that money back into the system. That's how it works, really, on a grander scale. So, we'll turn around. I think we're on the right track. I do think we're going to start to see many of the currencies and the stocks and the bonds and all that sort of thing start to turn around a tiny bit because everybody's going to have confidence within the country. Trump is going to be the big winner, and thus, at least for the moment, everybody's going to have confidence within the country. It's playing on the emotions of everybody, this whole incident. And I think we're going to start to ramp up from here, from the stock market and other markets around the world, while more and more money is going to be flooding into cryptocurrencies, the banking industries, or the stocks, not the banking industries, moving forward because everybody will have confidence in the country, right? We got that star card. Very good card to have in the financial spot. And a whole lot of secrets are going to be coming out about this whole scenario. Doesn't mean the banks aren't going to be doing badly, but we're going to have confidence within the country and within other assets like Bitcoin, gold, silver. Everybody's going to be having the confidence moving forward to get into those things. Okay. One thing that was being picked up is the whole incident was a show. It's an illusion. Okay. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to be typing in the comment section very soon on many new questions that we have. So for July 15th, which is tomorrow, I don't think anything is going to be really going on except for a renewed interest in the United States and investing within it because now they have confidence. UFOs and all that sort of thing, I think they're going to be putting that on the back burner I've been picking up. And many of this whole incident, which was turned around by Trump and his team, okay, this show, will change the course of everything moving forward. Okay, let's get into the next thing, which I guess is the comment section, the chat. So, okay, let's see what we got in the chat. Hi, Andre. Money comes but goes as quickly like a vicious circle. Any advice from guides to me? Depending on what you focus on, and sometimes we have to get rid of the things that are not necessary in our lives that we're investing in. Always remember to put some money aside for investments like Bitcoin, Litecoin, and all that sort of thing for our future. Just pay attention to our spending habits is the first thing that I'm picking up. And of course, bills are getting pretty big and all that sort of thing. It probably just means that we're going to have to get out there and do some more work. Get some extra cash coming in. Cut grass, which seems to be very popular on YouTube right now. Doing anything for extra cash on the side to bring in that amount of money in so we can invest it in our futures. Okay, that was the first thing on the top of my head. The whole thing that you're going through is going to be coming to an end. Okay, this is the people that are around you. It's upside down. The death card doesn't mean death all the time. It means you're going to have an abrupt change of direction of everything that you're going through. And it could be the people that you're associating with that are part of the problem. Okay. Right now is the time to consolidate ourselves. Okay. I know it's tough out there. And try to start to invest in the things that will have value in the futures, i.e. gold, silver, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, that sort of thing for ourselves and for our future. Okay? And once you master that, you might take some extra work on the side. You're going to be mastering that financial situation for ourselves. And part of it is some of the stress that you're feeling as well with the whole scenario. We get out of life what we put into it. So if you're putting out stress, okay, it's going to be coming back to us. So relax a little bit, relax on the spending, and try to invest in ourselves. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Andre. Will Draghi CTO hit a few cents? Okay. Yeah, it's going to be going up a little bit. I don't think it's going to be a penny or whatever everybody's hoping for many of these meme coins, but it is going to be going up in the next little while. I think we're at the precipice of the big boom coming up very soon, as I had said in the beginning of the show. But some of the people are going to be behind the scenes are not going to be doing all the nice things for this particular project moving forward. There's a lot of monkey business with this one too. Okay? So be careful. It may be just a very, very, very short climb. Okay? Many of the meme coins, they're going to do a rug pull. Okay? So be careful. So you're going to make that big money, and then you're going to pull it out and put it in something good. Okay? Thank you for that. Hi, Andre. Flame reading, please. We got the fire. We got the paper on the side. And what you do is you take a piece of paper. If you haven't seen this previously, you score the piece of paper with the flame. You should get a bigger candle. We'll put that on the shopping list. And Spirit will tell you when to stop, which is now. Always extinguish your fire before it gets out of hand. Okay, let's see what we see from Mr. Charles Bovens. First thing I see is a mountain.
I see a party hat.
Party hat?
A clown hat.
A clown hat. So, mountain, clown hat, a peak. The comedy of it all. There's going to be a moment right now that you're going to be not knowing why you're climbing this situation. It seems to be clown world for you. I do think you're going to be overcoming many of these things. Mountains are about overcoming stuff. Clown could be the situation that you're going through. People around me, situations around you. And you're going to be overcoming many of those obstacles that can be put in front of you. It's a lot of lessons that you're going to have to learn in the next little while. What else we have in there? Lots of different people kind of huddled in a mass, but kind of supporting one another. So there's going to be a whole lot of people that are around you that can be supporting you in your efforts. And they're kind of going through the same situation that you are going through to climb that mountain. Okay? So let's turn it. Like a rocket ship. What do you guys see? Shooting up. Changing, change of direction, breaking the atmosphere, going into new highs, all things that are associated with rockets, blasting off, moving up. So many of the things that you're involved in right now are going to be taking off. All that hard work that you put into doing all the things that are around you are going to be finally taking off. Boom. All right. What's the wife see?
You know those long pom-poms, not those brown ones, those long stringy pom-poms?
Pom-poms. You're like, yay, like the cheerleaders.
Yeah. They're not the round ones.
The stringy pom-pom. Okay. Could be the people helping you. Cheering you on in your endeavors. Cheering, excitement, that sort of thing, which comes to mind when you see a pom-pom, an event. It's usually when you see pom-poms. I can see a face mask on the side, like a masquerade mask. Party time. Hiding something. A masquerade, party time, Mardi Gras, that sort of thing. So you're going to be getting into a fun, exciting time, and everything that you've worked towards is going to get into the next stage. Okay. What do we got here?
Guitar. Oh, violin, I mean.
A violin. Sweet violin music. Romance. Maybe. Or somebody around. Here's the I got the littlest violin. It's playing a tune for you when somebody's complaining. If you want to be rude to somebody, maybe that was the second thing that came to mind. Maybe somebody around you is complaining, and you kind of have this thought, here's the littlest violin playing a song just for you.
PlayStation controller?
Hey, a PlayStation controller. Okay. LP is having a good time with this. Yeah, I think you got to get past all the negative comments and all that sort of thing, all the whining and the crying and all that sort of thing, and you got to get on with it. And you got to take control, like a video game controller, and you got to get through the particular situation that you're going through. Did we do this side? No. Something new. The fourth quarter.
Stoplight.
Stoplight. Is it green?
Seems like the green and the red are
Green. See, green and red. You know, green means go, red means stop. We all know this. If they're both on at the same time,
do nothing.
Do nothing. Or you're stopping yourself from doing something. Or the whole old saying, if you don't know what you're gonna do or doing, don't do nothing. Okay? Because some people will take drastic measures to get out of the situation, even if they don't have all the information in front of them to make a proper decision. So this is a great lesson for life. If you don't know what you're doing, stop. Right? But I think in this case, you're kind of hesitating. You're in between states. So I think it's get the information that you have around you, make a clear, objective decision, and then move forward with that. The universe is always giving us information. It's just we have to be calm. Like when people get fired at, will cause a emotional reaction, and people could react badly on the information that they have, right? So I think it's go time for you. Okay? Don't hesitate. Get into it. Get all the information that is necessary to move forward and take action. Okay. Hopefully that helps you out, Mr. Bovens. Let's get into the next thing. Cliff High was now changed into Black Tuesday Summer. Yeah, I saw the last thing that he did on his own channel is what is it called? Substack. And he said it's probably a financial thing, probably tied to what was going on yesterday. This is still YouTube. We got to be careful with our language. That it might have a negative impact on everything financially. Okay, because he was saying that's going to be a financial thing. And usually when you say Black Monday, Black Friday, it's usually a banking crisis. Okay. I think the banking industry is not in good shape. This is why I keep saying you should put into cryptos, not stable coin, but actual cryptos. And moving forward from there. Don't be in line of the punch, right? Smart self-defense. When you see a punch coming in, don't be in the way of it. So we've known that the banking industry is not in the greatest shape. Why would you stay in there? Okay. Always have something on the side. Okay. Hopefully that answers your question. How does a failed Okay, that is a good question. that he's Teflon Don. All right. He's pretty much got the presidency. People will now see him as the guy, the god. They tried putting him in prison. They tried to do all the other things. They tried to delay him. They tried to even put a bullet between his eyes. And he's come out on top. Many people will see this as he's indestructible. He's the one. He's the chosen one. And he'll have the cadency, right? So all the other countries go, wait, he's the guy. He's the businessman. He's impenetrable. And that's where the confidence will come. Okay? Thank you. So I started talking to this woman named Shelly. Her birthday is 4974. Seems we got a fair amount in common. It has good potential, long term. Your thoughts? Yeah. The first thing, emotion that came to me is, yeah, it seems good. It's going to lead you into many other great things along the way. Just let it be on what it wants to be. This is my other rule of life. Never try to control anybody else. The only person that you can control is you. Okay? I see many people trying to micromanage everything in their lives. Stop that. Okay? Just try to go with the flow as much as you can do. The only person you can do is you. Okay? And your emotional state at the period of time. Whenever we try to control a situation or somebody else, it always backfires in a bad way. And it's part of black magic, is the controlling of other people. This is going to be working out good. Let it be what it wants to be and enjoy the ride. Okay? Thank you for that. Thank you for the $1.99. Will Iceland on ETH hit a few cents? Nick always loves to bring all these unknown cryptocurrencies to my attention, which is awesome. It gives me something to work on when we're not doing a show. Iceland, okay. I think Nick's in the nitty gritty of all the meme coins out there, which I am not. I don't know about a few cents, but it is going to be going up, and you're going to be making some pretty good cash with this one in the near future. I think it's going to be racing forward in many good ways. It's going to be breaking new ground, but I don't think a few cents, especially if it's designed like Shiba Inu and all the rest. But it is going to be losing some zeros along the way. Okay. Hopefully that helps you out. I see alt season before I pass out. Oh, stop holding your breath. Stop trying to micromanage everything. It's been my experience all along this journey is look at the long-term thing. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, all the wonderful cryptocurrencies that are out there, put it in, because we already know they're going to win. So what are we stressing about? Right? We already know Bitcoin's going to win. Why the big kerfuffle? Sit on it. Wait. Relax. Stop trying to control the narrative, because it's going to drive you nuts. Okay? Stop holding your breath. Put your money in. Sit on it. Have some coffee. Relax. And enjoy the ride. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Because I think too many people are like every inch of the way. They're like, stop that. Relax. Breathe. Hi, Andre. Can I get a 3-card reading for this week, please? And thank you. This week, you're going to be a little under the weather. It's more of an emotional thing. You're uncertain about something. And I'm just encouraging you to step forward and move forward with your ideas. And sometimes a week is just a week. But I think the financial situation is going to be turning around for you a little bit in the next little while. You're going to be finding some new opportunities in the next little while. Probably the thing that you're stressed about. And there's going to be some people that are going to be dropping the ball on you in this financial situation. That's okay. You can't control what they do, but you can control what you do and your emotions towards that. Continue with your plans. Okay, no matter what everybody else does, all that sort of thing. Another great lesson of life. People will do weird and wonderful things. Be ready for that and have a plan B. Okay, so just keep moving forward in the next week or so, and you're going to be just fine. Okay, thank you. LP would like a rating. The excited person with the flame rating.
More information there.
Oh. I've had a tower moment in my life in the past few years. Lost my best friend, relationship, and job of 6 years. Vivid dreams of an ex. I'm feeling a tad bit confused.
She says she's always excited. Or I'm always excited. I don't know if she's a she.
That's okay. It's the how we face life, right? Which is always the most important thing of life, is how we face things. Are you going to be humbled? Are you going to be sad about it all the time? Or are you going to thrust out and get all the things done? So, tower moment. Wonder if the tower will appear in your reading. No. Long journey. It's just waiting for the right opportunity and to put that energy forward into the things that you need to do. And stop trying to worry about everybody else and worry about yourself for the moment. I think I've had. Hey?
It's a boy.
Huh?
It says I'm a Sagittarius male.
Okay.
I thought it was a girl for some reason.
Oh, sorry. Ruined my train of thought.
Sorry.
Reconnecting. You're gonna be just fine. Even though you've had all this stuff happen to you. You have to look at the opportunities that it's given you. Okay, I think you're more of a long view person. You're somebody who does things for everybody else, but yourself. It's time to start doing things for yourself. Manage your own life and not everybody else's. You have to allow everybody else to do their thing. Okay, and make sure that you are good and get into the emotional health that you need to be. Okay? Losing your job and relationships and all that sort of thing does not mean bad you. Okay? Because a lot of the times we think that universe is punishing us for these things, and it's not the case. Okay? And we get into this, oh, woe is me. situation. There's nothing wrong with you, and it's not bad you. It's just the course of events to lead you into something else. Okay? When people, being a spiritualist, when people pass away, they're never really gone. They're on the other side talking to you still. So I think it's just time to move on and move into the next stage of life. Okay? And this is where we got to get our emotional balance in the next little while. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Anything more, you can book your reading with me and we can go into more depth. Hi, Andre. Do you see Deutsche Bank going bankrupt this year, or will it survive? First thing that comes to mind, it's going to be bought up by a bigger bank. Even though Deutsche Bank is pretty huge in Europe, I think it's going to be purchased by somebody else. Okay? So in a sense, it's going to survive, but we shouldn't have all of our eggs in one basket. When you see the punch coming for your face, don't be in the way of it. You already know that the banking industry is not in good shape. So the best way not to get hit is not be in the way of the punch. Just my overall message for banking industry at the moment. Okay, thank you for that question. Do you have any message for me or a prediction for future? Health-wise, you're going to be just fine for the next week. Financially, you're going to be, you thought it was going to be a long trip to get to the next stage of your development in the financial part of your life. I think it's going to be a very short trip. You're going to see something and you're going to be capitalizing on it in the next little while. You're going to have some trouble with some people that are around you, friends, family, people at work, that sort of thing. And it's going to be a hard fought battle. And it's about trying to control others. All right? Stop doing that. Or they're trying to control you. Once you realize you can't control anybody else, just control yourself, life becomes so much easier. Okay? And you have to allow and love everybody around you to allow them to do all the things to themselves. You can point things out. Hey, it's not a good idea to do that, but it's up to them to listen. Okay? So I think you're going to be going through that scenario in the next week or so. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Another flame reading. Do we have time? Yeah? Okay. I have to be aware of my time because I have a meeting right after this. And it's my last piece of paper. So. Make a note. Make new pieces of paper for next show. Okay. King. That's the first thing that I saw. Kind of like wisps of smoke. You see it? Breezing through life.
I see a crow.
You see a frog?
Crow.
Oh, crow.
Someone has a crow in their hand.
Oh, crow in the hand. That's a small crow.
No, it's a big crow.
It's a big crow?
Looking the other way.
Crow. Okay. Yeah. Crows are messengers from the other side. In native tradition. It's also my spirit name. Dancing Crow, if you wanted to know. And of course, they're the ones with a mischievous side to them in native culture. What can we gain from these things? Change is going to be usually when I see crows out and about. Sometimes universe will show me crows when there's going to be huge changes to things in my life, and you're going to be going through that with ease. Just walking past with the flowing grass or the smoke around you, and you're going to be getting past that particular situation. So some big changes are going to be coming along, and you're going to be walking through those easy peasy. Well, as easy as can be. Okay, we're still human. So yeah, so there's going to be an incident that you're going to be walking, huge change. You're going to be walking through that easy peasy. Sort of. What else we see here? We got the, it's like something eating something.
Looks like a bunny.
A what?
A bunny.
Can't hear you.
A bunny.
A bunny.
Here's the head.
Okay. Quick as a bunny. First thing that came. More speed, multiplication, as rabbits tend to do. Soft, cuddly. I think this is how we do psychic work, is through symbology. So you're walking through the situation, and it's going to be very quick. It's going to be multiplying in a huge way. And a lot of people are going to be catching this same idea, and you're going to be the leader of all that wonderful stuff. What's this? Like a badger. Here's the nose. Or what are they called? Hedgehog. Or badger. Tenaciousness. Badgers, right? Don't mess with a badger. I think you're going to be taking on.
Looks like an acorn.
Could be an acorn. Growth, renewal, staying with it, being tenacious, just power through it type of situation. So whatever this situation is going to be for you, you're going to be running through it like crazy. And this is the last side. It's like a frog creature. Or some type of lizard. A lizard with a tie. Anybody else see anything?
Dancing frog.
A dancing frog. Hello, my mama. You remember that? If you're old enough to remember that cartoon, let me know in the chat.
Also looks like someone's very sad. Like they're sitting there hunched over with their head, on a benches. They're sitting on the benches.
Victory? Yeah. Tuckered out, but you got the victory. You're going to be dancing at the end of everything. That sort of thing. Maybe you want to YouTube that segment from Bugs Bunny. Okay, let's get into the next thing before we run out of time. You betcha.
She also asked, do you do mediumship?
I'm not a medium. I'm medium light. Not an official medium. I'll pick up the odd person from the other side. But I'll try to do my best. I'm a channeler of energies. Health-wise, you're fine. Financially, you're going to be coming to a new end of something. You got that death card. Doesn't mean the death of everything. It means you're going to be going through an abrupt change. Okay? And you're going to be dealing with it in a good way. You're going to be finding opportunity in chaos. Okay. There's going to be somebody that's around you that is going to be doing some naughty things around you that's going to be getting in your way, and they're going to be trying to control you in some way. You're going to be seeing it for what it is. You're going to be moving past that in a big way. Okay, you go. Get out of here with that, and you're going to be moving forward. Okay. I think it's tied to the financial part of life, and you're going to start to see a opportunity arise from that particular situation. It's going to be very beneficial to you. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Any guidance from spirit guides on love and relationship? Got a magic hat? Yeah. J.B. Jones. Oh boy. You're going to be going through a relationship that's not going to be going very well in the beginning, but you're going to turn that around in a big way. Because maybe you heard the message I gave earlier, not to try to control everything. Okay? Let it take its own course and you'll be just fine. And there's going to be, you're not going to have all these little victories you were hoping for with these people. Okay? It's going to be kind of falling flat. So it could be relationship wise, that sort of thing. So it's going to be a week of figuring things out for yourself and how to approach them and what your emotions are going to be. Emotionally, you're going to be just fine getting through it. But now you're going to have to learn the lesson that goes along with that to build upon new and exciting relationships. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Andre. Can you see any information whether I should move into the apartment from my mother? Is she now in the nursing home, or is it better to stay where I live now and there comes something later? Well, it is definitely at the end of a cycle. We got that 10 of Swords with the people section of the reading. So all the people that are involved in this, whatever traumatic situation that you've had is come to an end, finally. Financially, you're going to be a little bit shaky, and I think you're going to be staying where you are for the next little while. It's not forever, but it's going to be for the next little while until you get everything squared up and done to the point where you can move forward. So this is the moment in time when you just stay where you're at and fix all the things that are all the loose ends. Time for loose ends. Once you get all those loose ends, then you can be moving on to something new and exciting. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Are we expecting Bitcoin to keep dropping, or are we set for recovery? I think we're in the recovery zone. It'll do this for the next little while and all that sort of thing. Not something I'm really worried about. This is the time to accumulate as much cryptocurrencies as you can. That's what I'm doing. I'm hoping everybody else is doing, because the writing is on the wall. Okay? We're headed for a big boom in the next little while. Okay? Thank you for that. Do you see PulseX same price as Uniswap in the future? No. Same? No, but it is going to be very close. And same kind of energies that are coming from both in the near future. Okay? So if you're sitting on it, keep sitting on it. Can I get a reading on Newsome? Oh, it's on Ethereum. Maybe talking about Gary Newsom. Health of it doesn't seem to be the best. It's going to be a corporate coin that nobody really likes all that much. I think they're trying to peddle it as something, the new future and all that sort of thing. Okay, so just get the bill, Bitcoin. Okay, it's probably your best bet. Thank you. Do you see GameStop mooning again in the near future? No, I don't think that's going to be a thing in the future. I think the powers that be are wise to this, and they're not going to allow that because they're a bunch of no good such and suches. And so, unfortunately for GameStop, I think that would be the end of that particular situation. Okay, thank you. Do you see if my partner is cheating or trying to cheat on me? So you're picking up that they may be cheating. Lots of indicators out there that you're picking up on because we're all psychic, right? You're only as psychic as you allow yourself to be. Yeah, there's a situation where they're trying to do something behind the scenes and fulfilled. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. Thank you for the $1.99. Bitcoin peg on Pulse Chain. Ew. It's the initial thought I get from looking at the cards. It's like,
Can't see the cards.
huh?
Can't see the cards.
Can't do the cards. Oh, see the cards.
See them.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. Whatever you had in mind for this one, no. Just buy Bitcoin. And you'll be just fine. Okay, thank you for that. My face should say it all. We'll times it allows people to stake their Bitcoin. Okay. This, I think, will kind of work in a way, but it's not going to be doing the 20 times. It's going to be 10 or 15 times, which is still not bad. It's going to be moving forward in some way. So if you can stake it, that's perfect. Just be careful where you put it. Okay? That's all I have to say on that one. That's it for today. Thank you for everybody for joining us for today's show. Didn't get as many Trump questions that I thought was going to happen, but that's okay. If you like a personal reading with me, make sure to go to psychicreadingsbyandre.com where all that information is there. If you like to have a personal healing with my Reiki Master Wife, that information is on the website as well. If you like to protect your cryptocurrencies in the best possible way, we have the Trezor cold storage wallet for sale on our website. If you should happen to purchase one from us, know that we make a little bit of money from that purchase. With that said, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future.